So we have Brian Sullivan. Mary Jo's at home.
She is at home, yeah.
Watching the
7 kids.
Did you get one more, by the way?
We're in process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is called the Entrepreneurial Trinity, and this book is wild and amazing. It tells the tale. You write it in such a powerful way, but what are we going to find out through this book?
We just describe our journey of a young couple in our 30s, mid-30s, starting and growing a business while having 3 small kids at home at the time.
Wow.
So our journey of growing a business while growing a family with an abundant faith.
Yes.
We tell the mistakes that we made along the way, how we went the wrong way, what we learned from that, and just try to give advice that we're speaking to our 35-year-old selves.
Yeah. And what I love about each chapter is that you tell the story, but then Mary Jo writes a letter to you.
She does. She writes a letter to me about kind of what was going on at that time, some of the stories.
So you're getting this perspective and that perspective.
Right. So you're seeing
Really
what's
cool.
happening in the business in my words, and then what was going on with the family in her words.
And it's super practical, folks. This is like the type of book where it talks about, should you marry or should you hire family? Should you scale fast? I mean, you go into some practical stuff.
We do. We share some lessons, about sustainable growth rate that I learned the hard way, right? Where we exceeded our growth, ran out of cash at a time where we had to pay the IRS, things like that. Just sharing those stories, lessons we learned the hard way. And some lessons that we learned from other authors and people like that, but just trying to distill that down and give some practical advice.
And you're an EOS implementer.
Yes.
What else you sold one business?
We sold our first business. I'm an EOS implementer. We're starting a small business incubator now, launching a frozen yogurt shop, and just trying to spend some quality time with the kids.
Oh, that's so good. Folks, this book was coming out in a couple months.
At the end of June.
End of June. And so right now it's on Amazon. It's called the Entrepreneurial Trinity, and really it's about family, faith, and business.
Exactly.
And you're a guy, I'll tell you what, I got to blow you up a little bit because the generosity, I mean, you give a lot too. You give back a lot. So is that one of your key core things in business?
It is. We talk in the book a little bit about radical generosity and learning that term from our pastor, hearing it from other different things, and how being generous has blessed us and just encouraged us to be more and more generous. And the more generous we are, the more blessed we are in so many different ways.
Oh, that's so good. Folks, this is the type of book that, again, if you're in your 25, 30, 35, 40, this is the book to get. So, Brian, thanks so much, my friend. Tell Mary Jo hi.
I will. Thank you very much, Gary. Thanks to the whole team.
Yes. All right. Sounds good.